Thank you, Mr. President. I want to use my time tonight to highlight our government's support for domestic manufacturing. Specifically, I want to focus on the Tomago Aluminium Smelter's immense and continued contribution to the Australian economy, and especially to our regional New South Wales economy, and further stress the utmost importance of supporting the campaign led by the Australian Workers' Union national and New South Wales branches to make sure that the smelter stays viable well into the future. The Australian Workers' Union New South Wales branch represents over 1,000 Tomago workers and has been calling tirelessly for financial support for the continuation of Australia's largest aluminium smelter, which has been operating 24 hours a day since 1983, an indication of its vital importance to our Australian manufacturing base and our sovereign capability. The AWU stresses that the loss of this operation would have drastic effects on business, supply chains and local communities. Tomago provides over 1,000 direct and indirect jobs. It is the single largest employer in the Hunter Valley Energy Precinct, and as AWU National Secretary Paul Farrow puts it, if you give up on Tomago, you give up on the Hunter. The AWU has emphasised that support for Tomago goes well beyond preserving jobs. It will also maintain Australia's ability to process raw bauxite into aluminium domestically, rather than exporting raw materials and paying for the value adding to be done in China, then imported back by us, only for us to lose all the economic benefits. Farrow stresses that we are lagging internationally, remaining dependent on foreign manufacturing, noting that every other major economy has treated their aluminium industries as vital, including the US, the EU and India. He stresses that we should have learned the lessons during COVID, and we certainly should be learning it now with the Middle East crisis. Fragile supply chains and dependence on foreign production can bring this country to its knees. Critically, in 2025, federal Labor committed $2 billion in production credits to accelerate the development of a national green aluminium sector. The smelter would therefore potentially receive a payment for every tonne of aluminium produced using renewable electricity before 2036. Prior to the announcement, Tomago set a goal to transition to fully renewable power by 2029. However, recent uncertainty around the ability to meet electricity contractual obligations and timelines has exemplified the need for support from our governments. The Australian Aluminium Council, as well as other industry leaders, have stressed that the support is essential for securing a competitive advantage in a lower carbon future for the sector. Tomago is uniquely positioned to lead this transformation to verified green aluminium. Manufacturers in automotive, construction and technology sectors are demanding low carbon materials. We must position Tomago to realise its full potential to become one of the first smelters in the world powered predominantly by renewable energy. AWU New South Wales Branch Secretary Tony Callanan has made the point that by retaining Tomago, we are retaining the capacity to make the basic building blocks of society. The New South Wales Government has spoken about trade and investment opportunities for domestic industrial growth. These opportunities will mean very little if we allow our existing industrial base to erode and continue to be offshored. I thank and congratulate the AWU National Secretary Paul Farrow and the AWU New South Wales Branch Secretary Tony Callanan for leading the campaign to keep Tomago Aluminium's operation in service and viable. I also thank everyone at the union and all members involved in fighting to retain the Hunter's single largest employer, ensuring that the people of the Hunter know they are supported. I also thank the federal and New South Wales governments for working with the AWU and Tomago, and look forward to both of them working together to secure a viable long-term solution to ensure that Tomago remains open into the future as soon as possible.
Thank you very much.